Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Norland, where last time we met King Bernard, Queen Betty and Prince Jeff of CupboardVale, but of course when we began the previous video we were not joined by Queen Betty because she'd been kidnapped by some ne'er-do-well bandit types, but as we can see she is now back with us because her husband Bernard led a daring raid to rescue her and bring her back home, which is all very good. I do notice though, Betty, that you are still wearing your sort of peasanty hat. I'm not entirely sure why you haven't got your crown on. I mean, I like that hat. It's a nice hat. It looks very lovely and comfy and soft and warm. But we do have standards to maintain. You're part of the you're the royal family. You're the nobles. You shouldn't be wearing the same hats as the peasants. I wouldn't have thought. Maybe you're going to put a crown on at some point. You have got a little like a crown necklace type thing, which does look very nice, but I would prefer it if you popped a nice crown onto your head as well, because, we would like to look the part. I mean, maybe not a crown quite as grand as Bernard's, but, just a nice little sort of crown there. Maybe it like Jeff's one, but in a nice shade of gold or something. Just, show the various kind of classes going on here. So you've got the king and queen with gold, and then Jeff the prince with a nice sort of silver crown on. Maybe she'll go and change at some point. I do not know, but whatever the case, Betty is back home, which is all very wonderful, and now we have our three nobles that can manage CupboardVale, although right now CupboardVale isn't really that much, is it? There's not a lot of CupboardVale going on, and really, I would like to begin by building some proper peasanty housing, because at the minute, the peasants live in these dormitories, and I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's okay. It's somewhere to live. It's better than having to sleep under the stars outside or whatever. But it would be quite nice if they could have their own houses and not be so sort of crammed into these buildings here. However, I don't think we know how to build the peasant housing. I'm fairly sure we don't know how to do it. Yes, we need to go and read the book about it. So, do we even have that knowledge? Or do we need to buy it in? We have got quite a lot of things that we do need to start reading. There we go. Peasant house. Okay. So who would like to go and read about peasant housing? I mean, we've got Jeff reading about rutabaga field efficiencies. I'm sure that's a scintillating book, Jeff. What a read that's going to be. I'm surprised he's staying awake for any point of the day. But so he's reading about that, which is going to be quite good. Who would like to read about peasanty housing? Who's got the most intelligence? I mean, it's not really great, is it? Do you know what? Maybe Betty could do it. Betty, you've been through a bit of an ordeal. You've been through a tough time. Maybe you can come back in and just slowly reintroduce yourself back into CupboardVale by reading a book about peasanty housing. Won't that be fun? I suppose as well, quite soon, we do need to learn about hop fields and beer and also rye fields and mills. Because the hop fields and beer will allow us to make proper beer, which people like drinking. They like drinking the beer more than the moonshine. And then also the rye fields and the mill means that I imagine we can make lovely bread, which is going to be slightly better for people to eat than eating the rutabagas there, because they're not that nice, I don't think. They have a disgusting taste, it says. So we do want to try and get some half-decent food in as well. So we have got quite a lot of knowledge to go through. But do you know what? For now, peasanty housing. Let's get the peasants into some nice houses and that's all going to be good. Right, so people can go and work on that. So how are we doing there? So Betty and Bernard just having a little chat over here. Just, having a chat with the peasants, doing the rutabaga farming. That's all very good. So Betty, I imagine, will head off to the library to do some reading possibly. And Bernard, I'm not entirely sure what we do with Bernard. So Bernard, let's go to the world map, shall we, and have a little look around. So, where can we send you that's going to be quite helpful? See what characters think of each other. Go to the Relations tab in the character menu. Okay, okay, got it. That's great. Thank you very much. We went here before, didn't we? We went here before, but this guy doesn't want to join our alliance because our army strength is less than his. But yeah, he does have quite a big army going on. I think he's got 10 people in his army, and they cost 567 in terms of... Is that maintenance? Or is that possibly how much they're sort of kitted out? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, he has got quite a big army. So, okay, let's not go over here then. Although, plus 26 in terms of friends. So we are quite good buddies. Maybe, do we go and do some trading over here? The city sells iron and it buys bows. Okay, we don't have very much iron, so we could potentially buy some iron in, but we haven't got any bows, so we can't sell them any bows. Over here, what do they have in terms of trade? So they've got Have a quick look. They sell rye and they buy flavourful ale. Okay, we haven't got that. And the guys over here... Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. What about these guys? It looks like possibly they sell... Oh, they sell wood. Oh, botherations. We want to sell wood. We've got a lot of wood and they buy tools. And then these guys over here, in terms of trade, they sell hop and they buy beer. Okay, does nobody want moonshine? Does nobody want any moonshine? We've got some lovely, lovely moonshine cooking up right now. It's bubbling away. I'm not entirely sure. Brewing? How does moonshine get prepared? I'm not entirely sure. It's being made right now. Fermenting is possibly the right word. Okay, so we can't really do any trading. We can't do any trading because we haven't really got stuff that people want. Flavourful ale is what they are willing to, buy in. So flavourful ale, bows, tools, or beer. Okay, so we can't do much in the way of trade. Hang on a minute. The bandit leader wishes to sell. There's a bandit leader over there. Okay, do we need to go and deal with that? 6 prisoners for 72 money, which amounts to 12 per prisoner. Minimum price on the Holy Caravan, 50. Or can we go and attack them? Can we go and attack them? The bandit camp will be destroyed, but then there is a bit of a risk, isn't there? There is a risk that possibly something bad might happen. Hang on a minute. A freelancer lord. The trader is arriving. Bernard and Betty are going on a date today. Oh, that's quite nice. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so we need to look at what we can sell to people. So how do we either make tools or make bows, or make flavourful ale, or possibly even make beer? Maybe the beer is the best option for us right now. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, making bows would be quite good. That sounds like quite a good thing to start working on. How do we do that exactly? Hang on, go back to here. Pause time for a second. Okay, production. So, I assume it's something that we can't actually do yet. We haven't got the knowledge of how to do this. It's going to be like a blacksmith or something like that. Okay, fine. We'll have to kind of work toward that then. I mean, a temple would also be quite a good thing to get in. There are many things we need to get sorted out. Also decor. Also lovely decor. Plants. Okay, yeah, I forgot about the plants. Can we put some plants in? Just because I like plants. We're going to put one there because we can. Oh, and they just appear by magic. That is brilliant. Okay, let's put some different plants beside the library because that's quite fun. We'll have one there. Can we rotate them? No. But you know what? We'll put one there. And the library's got some nice kind of trees on the either side of it. That's quite good. I like that. That's quite fun. Okay. Right. Let's let our sort of trader person arrive. And also, we do have another lord. The only thing is they're Caden. And they don't like us. We don't like Cadens. And they don't like Varns. We're not going to get on. We are not going to get on. Also, you're not that great. You're okay at management. But everything else you're a little bit kind of rubbish. So I don't think we'll get you on board. We could possibly wait for a slightly better lord to pop by. But we will do some trading. We'll do some trading with the trader and maybe pick up some more useful books possibly. Maybe some books about how to make bows or something like that. That could be quite handy. I don't know what we need to make a bow. So let's just see what happens when the trader sort of turns up. What do they have to actually sell to us that might be of interest? Okay, Bernard and Betty are spending time in bed. We're just going to kind of leave them to it. Just give them some privacy. We're going to look over here. Oh my goodness me, look. Look at those walls. Aren't they built very, very well? Oh, the structural integrity of that wall there. That's completely amazing. Are they not done yet? Good grief. Come on, you two, get on with it. There's trade to be happening in a minute. You can't be doing all that stuff while the trader from the Holy Church comes by, whatever it is. That's going to be frowned upon, isn't it? Okay, I think they're done. I think they've put their clothes back on. Oh no, Bernard's gone to bed. Bernard's having a little sleep. Okay, Bernard's having a little bit of a rest after all that vigorous activity. And Betty is popping back over here to do a little bit of reading. Okay, so yeah, we're picking up speed with the peasant housing. That's sort of coming along quite well. The rutabaga field is still quite slow. Okay, right, yeah, they've popped by. We've seen them before. It's all good. Okay, can we go and do some trading, please? Jeff, interrupt your rutabaga field efficiency work to go and have a chat with our trader friend here, please. You make your way over there. While Jeff does make his way over there, I apologise for the state of my voice at the minute. It is very, very croaky. And if there are some sort of jarring cuts, it's because I've started breaking out into a bit of a coughing fit. I've got a cold. And my voice is suffering. It's all very croaky and very unpleasant. But hopefully it'll go away. And we should be able to muddle through. With the liberal use of lots of editing, we should be fine, I think. But yes, we might have a slightly shorter video, possibly, because, of course, my voice is somewhat ailing a little bit. But here we go. Right, so what do we have to buy? So herbalist, cooking meat, temple. Now, see, I think that could be quite good. Getting a temple up and running is going to be quite handy. Training ground, scaffold, Varn moonshine. Okay, the negative thought brought on by consuming moonshine in the province will be half as strong. Oh, that could be quite good. And it's in Varn. And that's our culture. We can understand it. We can read it. That's quite handy. Fighting drought, a pig farm. Oh, and flavourful ale. Oh, there are many exciting books that we possibly could do with having. Okay. How about the temple is going to be key, and it's 98 money, so we'll buy ourselves a little bit of a temple, but of course we've got to pay money to the guy for the warrior tax thing, botherations. Okay, so so we'll learn about a temple. That's going to be useful. The herbalist, I think, could be quite handy. Although we don't have that many herbs around here ourselves. We've got a little village that helps us out with that. So maybe don't get that right now. Training ground, cooking meat, scaffold. I mean, if we are drinking quite a bit of moonshine, that could be quite handy. Fighting drought, that could be useful. We need people with intelligence 9. We don't have that. But the flavourful ale, that could be quite good. And somebody nearby wants to buy that offers. So if we're able to make flavourful ale, and we're not quite there yet because we don't know how to make any kind of beer at the minute, but if we get to that point, that could be quite useful. So do you know what? We will have that book and also that book as well. We'll sell a little bit of wood because we have got quite a bit of wood. So we'll sell, I don't know, let's try and get up toward where we saturate the market. Look, we'll go to 65. Okay, so we're now going to sell 557 money going toward him. Okay, what else can we possibly sell you? Would you like some rude... Oh, hang on, we could say a bit of moonshine. Maybe go down to there just so we're paying a bit less. Maybe we're paying 500. That's still quite a lot of money, isn't it? That's quite a lot of monies. Okay, do you know what? That might have to do. I mean, it'd be lovely to buy lots of other things, but I don't think we can afford it. So, do you know what? Yeah, I think that'll do. That seems fine. Yes, okay, we'll do some trade. There we go. Boop. We've picked up some more books. I mean, really, we now just need time to do lots of reading. We need to do a lot of reading and uncover the knowledge that is contained within those pages. So we might just be doing a lot of reading for a while. How are we doing with the moonshine and everything else? It's looking pretty good. It's looking okay. Right, run time on. I think it's relatively late in the day anyway. So run time on. I noticed just there, next to the time, there is a little mug, which I quite like. I don't know why. I assume it's a mug. It looks like a mug. I mean, in my eyes, it's a mug of tea. It could possibly have that other caffeinated drink in it, but in my eyes, it's a mug of tea. But that's a bit weird. I don't quite know why that's there, but there we go. I do quite like it. Right, economic report. We spent quite a lot of gold because, yes, of course, we bought some shiny new things. Okay, how are people feeling? If we click on you, your mood is 76. Okay, so you're a new resident. Okay, that's fine. You're doing all right. You've had a victory in battle. You're full of energy. You had a hearty meal. How about you? You're one of our peasants. Holy Sophia has forsaken me. Okay, possibly we do need to get a temple in then, and then maybe give people a little bit of faith, because I think they're not doing so well at the minute. And we won't buy any more people in. We won't get any more people in right now. I think we're okay for people. So yeah, we won't get any slaves in or whatever. Okay, this is fine. Do we potentially want to upgrade the brewery to make a little bit more moonshine? that could be quite good. And possibly even, when we get to the point, we could make some more flavourful ale. Oh, there you go. What do we need to make flavourful ale? It requires 0.5, so half a herb and half of a hop. Okay, that's quite good. And the beer is just, half a hop and half of the rye or the grain or whatever it is. Oh, okay. Right, we haven't got any of those things. Okay, do you know what? We'll upgrade that thing. We'll get it upgraded. Because why not? We might as well. And then we'll see where we go from there. But yeah. Okay, right. Run time on nice and quick. Let's get through to the morning. Oh, hang on. Is there a fight? Was there a fight there? Were you fighting? I think they might have been having a little bit of a scrap. And why are people grovelling? Where is Betty? Betty, whereabouts are you? You're in here. Why are Betty and Jeff doing various things? You two, don't let Bernard see this. He's not going to be very happy about this yet. That's direct orders. I know how to do that. It's a fine game. Yeah, you both okay? Are you both okay? Jeff? Yes, Jeff is a little bit alone. And he's a bit tired. And he's agnostic. I mean, Jeff, you could go to bed. You could go to sleep. We're going to tell Jeff to go to sleep. How's Betty's mood? Yeah, Betty's mood's good. Hope for the future. Rescue from captivity. Okay. You have one of those things. Good. Well done. Good. Yeah, that's nice. Good for you. Brilliant. I noticed Bernard hasn't got that modifier that Betty's got there. It's fine. What you two do in your own company is up to you two. I'm not saying anything. I'm not passing judgment on Bernard and Betty's lying down in bed activities or whatever it was they were doing. Okay. Right, run time on until the morning, and let's just see what a whole new day brings. Okay, morning has broken on day 3. Betty and Bernard are having a lovely chat over here in the Great Hall, and I think today maybe let's just have a day of trying to acquire knowledge, shall we? Just a nice, relatively calm, relatively laid-back day where we're going to read some books. And also Betty and Bernard are going on a date, which is all very good. I find it a bit weird, because aren't they already married? It's a bit weird they're going on a date. I mean, they can just go out together. They can just go out or whatever. It's not necessarily a date, is it? But okie doke. Right, okay, this is all fine. So, Bernard, I mean, potentially, I was going to get Bernard to read some books, but maybe Bernard is better placed. Oh, thanks for the information about neighbours there, game. Isn't that useful? Okay, I mean, yeah, maybe Bernard should go and do some of this here. Maybe we should send Bernard out to go and have a chat with people and do some schmoozing and make people like us a bit more, because I think that might help quite a bit. I mean, over here, the Tenaya people, they're sort of okay with us. It's the Cadens that don't like us. It's a big thumbs down from them to us, but we're okay with the Tenaya people. So maybe we should send Bernard over to go and have a little chat. Let's go and spend some time with whoever it is. Who is it? Who's the king? Filer. So yeah, maybe do that. Maybe just go and have a nice chat with them rather than reading books. But yeah, it can be a nice sort of relatively laid back day, I think. We could do with getting another lord. We didn't want to get that one that came by because he would have he would have clashed with these three and he wasn't that good. But if we could get another lord, preferably one that is incredibly, incredibly clever and has high intelligence, they can read all these books, that'd be quite handy. Yeah, go and spend time with this family over here, Bernard. Just go and say hello to the people of Moon Realm, which is a nice name, I like that. So Bernard can go over there, and yeah, Betty and Jeff can carry on doing their kind of exciting book reading stuff over in the library. I think it's only Betty right now. Where's Jeff? Whereabouts are you, Jeff? Jeff's just having a bite to eat. Jeff is just eating a raw rutabaga or whatever it is. Delicious. Okay, so yeah, Betty is getting through this pretty quickly, actually. Betty is flying through the peasant house knowledge, which is good. That's good. Ooh, rumour, a new heretic cult in the northern woods. Okay, travellers and traders speak of a new cult that is spreading widely among the wild tribes in the northwestern forest. I wonder who this could be. Some say it's a remnant of the heretical sect known as the Cainites, while others spread rumours of human sacrifices. In any case, the Inquisition, nobody expects them, has decided to send a mission to those lands to preemptively suppress any potential heresy. Okay, right. I think we all know what that is. that's going to be the beginning of the Unholy Horde, because I think they do appear over here, don't they, in the forest to the northwest. Okay, so the Holy Horde are just sort of slowly forming right now, which is not ideal. Oh, hello. Who are you? You are a person. Who are you? Who are you, Oceaton? You, oh, are they people coming from the villages to pay some tribute to us? Oh, this is quite good. You've got 18 iron, and you down here, you have got 14 herbs. Oh, that's quite good. Yay, we're going to get some nice presents. This is all very good. I mean, can we welcome our guests? Because that'd be quite polite, wouldn't it? Okay, so run time on a bit quicker. Where is Bernard? That's Nelda going down here. Bernard, there we go. Bernard has put on his sort of they have travel clothes, I think. So yeah, he's put on his sort of travel gear, and now he's making his way over here to Moon Realm. But it's quite busy out in Moon Realm. There's a lot happening in Moon Realm, but okie dokie. Okay, this is fine. I think what we need to do is we need to get a tradable thing, because then when we have a tradable thing, we can make some money off it, and then if we're making money, we can sort of host a bigger army, and then we can get the people of Misthaven on board, because they're not going to join our little kind of alliance right now, because our army is not that big. So I think really that's ultimately what we need to do. But yeah, there's a little way to go yet, I think. Yeah, baby steps and everything. Aha, we've reached 50 moonshine. Okay, so do we want to make any more? Do we want to make any more? Do you know what? Let's go up to 60 moonshine. We have got quite a lot of rutabagas. Okay, Bernard is about to arrive in Moon Realm. There we go. Right, Bernard, go and do your thing. Go and do your schmoozing, Bernard. Turn on the charm and, I know, woo them and impress them and just generally just be all sort of suave and sophisticated and amazing. And you can go, look, I've got a really big beard. Isn't it lovely and such? Have you seen my big crown? So, yes, that is what I think Bernard can go and do. Oh, yeah, people are getting a bit grumpy about, I think, a lack of a place to go and worship. There is... where is it? I did see, is it in... service? There is an altar, so people can go and do a little bit of praying. Do you know what? Just to keep people happy, let's pop an altar down, and then eventually we'll replace that with a proper temple. But yeah, I think we'll just get that in for now. I mean, a tavern is also quite an exciting place. Let's put the tavern over here, shall we? Let's put the tavern in. Let's put it there, look. We'll pop it in there. Some trees have been sacrificed, but that's all fine. That's okay. And yeah, everything else, I don't think we necessarily need. We've got those things. I mean, a coal furnace. One worker can produce 14 coal. We're okay for coal right now. Yeah, I mean, a mine. A mine would be quite handy. I imagine you have to build the mine on that thing there, because it looks like you can go in there and get iron out by the look of it. So possibly... we could grab some iron, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, look, an entire day has gone by. The whole day is kind of trundled by because, you know, time does go past relatively quickly. The trader is coming back. Let's run time on very fast. Oh, Betty, you've got 3% left on the peasant house research. just finish it off. Just read the final few words. It's like literally 2 pages or something. Come on now. Okay. We are trying to do... oh. Bernard completed the task, spending time together. Okay, so there we go. We have a good relationship with the people of Moon Realm. Okay, that's quite good. That's quite good. I don't think we want you to go and do anything else. Invite your alliance. We can't do that with a suzerain. Oh, hang on. Are they... oh, hang on a minute. They are sort of somebody else's... they're a suzerain or somebody else, I think. So somebody else. Oh, yeah, look. Brightvale. Brightvale has sort of taken Moon Realm as one of theirs. So they've kind of claimed them. So, yeah, we can do the same sort of thing. Where is it? Not there it isn't. Can we do it here? Yeah, demand vassalage. So I think they've become a vassal of Brightvale by the look of it because their borders have gone. Oh, botherations. Okay. Okay, well, there's a little group of Cadens around here. Not overly happy about that. Greenspire, can we go and be good buddies with you? Can we be good buddies with you? Oh yeah, our army's just not big enough. Our army is not big enough, apparently. Okay, let's spend some time over there as well. So Bernard, you can go and do that too. So don't go back home. Take a bit of a circuitous route and go and visit Greenspire, please. You go and do that. And then, yeah, we'll just try and just make a good impression on some of the people around us, just so they're less likely to come and, try and chop us up into tiny bits and such like, because that would ruin everything, wouldn't it? That would certainly spoil the day if we were chopped apart. Okay, the Holy Caravan has come round again. Let's see what we can do in terms of trading. I mean, we don't have that much. We have got quite a lot of rutabagas, so maybe let's just sell a few of those. I mean, really, the big cost is the warrior payment. 86 money each and every time they combine. That's only going to go up. That is a little bit of an issue. We have got quite a lot of iron. So possibly, what if we get rid of 10 lots of that? That means we're only paying 21 money, which isn't so bad. And then we could sell a bit more wood to offset that. So if we sell some iron and some rutabagas and a bit of wood, we've paid for our warrior cost. But yeah, we really do need to get some sort of trade route thing set up, because that's just not going to work, is it? Every time they come by, it's going to cost us so much money. We could also, potentially, to try and maybe make a bit of money, we could do that, look. We could say, do you know what? Yeah, we'll sell some herbs, because right now we can't do much with them, and we have got quite a lot of moonshine, which the whole idea was that we used it for trading. So maybe if we do that, we can make 128 money. We can actually make some money. What books do we have? Longevity. Okay, right. So yeah, they're going to start aging a bit later. We get more wood out of the trees. That would be quite good. The pig farm, fighting drought, herbalist, scaffold, training ground. Okay, so all those things are sort of regular things that pop up. Okay, I've just decided to try and make us some money, and now I'm thinking about spending it all again. I mean, that would be quite good. But then we've got loads of trees. We don't necessarily need twice as much wood from the trees, because we have so many trees around anyway. It's going to be fun. Do you know what? We're going to do that for trade. Or is it worth possibly buying in a few more weapons? Because I think we've got, 7... No, hang on, that's what they've got. We've got 3 bows and 3 maces. And that's kind of it. So possibly, is it worth bringing in a few more sort of, stabby or hitty weapons? I think we go for some maces. Let's maybe grab just a couple of maces. There we go, just 2 of those. And we're still making a decent amount of money. I mean, it's not a massive amount, but, 62 money is okay. So yeah, I think we will do that trade. Okay. That's good. So has that affected our army kind of score or anything like that? 86 is the current tax on the warriors, and we have 10 of them. Okay. Yeah, so how is that what... Hang on a minute, come out of that. Is that what this is showing here? So their army tax is 471. How do they function? How do you make any money at all? Again, when we played this before, it was really hard to make money. And it seems to be the case again. If they're paying 567 money on their army, and we're paying 86, I mean, that's a bit bonkers. We've got 10 people, and they've got, hang on, didn't they have 10 people? They've got 10. Their army just must be so much better than ours. Can we see? Army. Lord Swordsman in heavy armour with a shield, 3. Level 3 to archers without armour, level 3 to spearmen without armour. They've got 7. Oh, they've got 13 fighters. Have they? But they've got 3 Lord Swordsmen. Does that count? The Lords are the Lord Swordsmen. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Army maintenance minus 100. Okay. So maybe... Are we nearly there? Your army strength is less. Is there a number on this then? Have we got an army number? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there's like an actual number, but yeah, we could. I think maybe if we just get a few more people in, we might be able to get the people of Misthaven on board. But okay, right. This is all sort of speculative stuff. I'm not entirely sure. If we go to here, is it worth bringing somebody in? So if we bring in, this mercenary is a knight. Okay, so if we bring you in, what would that do for us? You've got quite a high... Oh, look at that. Oh, you're Caden, though. But, oh, no, you're Varn. You're Varn. We like you. So, yeah, based on your combat skill of 15, which would be quite good, but the tax on the army is going to increase by 30. So we'd be paying 116 per day, and we have no means of making 116 per day at the moment. But it might allow us to get those other folks into our alliance, which might just make us feel a little bit better, possibly. And you're Varn, which is good, so we can be buddies, that's all fine. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's get you in. There we go. You can hide them without equipment, so make sure to provide it before sending them into battle. Okay, right, we'll grab you, please. You can join us. And now we have less than 1,000 monies, which is always a little bit worrying, but there we go. What does that mean? What does that mean? They're vagabonds. So military discipline causes them to suffer. Oh, these two are vagabonds. Oh, okay, I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure they'll muddle through. Right. Okay, yes, the church levies tax on your army and uses these funds to maintain the safety of the roads, allowing lords to travel between cities without fear of bandit attacks. Okay, right, so that's why the lords can wander about without being chopped into tiny pieces, because, yes, the church are keeping the roads safe. Okie dokie. The tax depends on the total combat skill of your warriors, and then, yes, we have to pay when the daily caravan sort of thing arrives. Okay. That's fine, okie dokie. If your finances are unstable, it is best to hire relatively weak warriors and then train them at the training ground. As their combat skill increases, the tax on them will not rise. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe we should think about that. So maybe, yes, we could also consider that as an approach. Hang on, have we got the training ground? Jeff, back we go. We might need to buy a book, possibly. Sorry, hang on, wait there, trading person. Jeff's coming back to talk to you about a book. I might have possibly woken Jeff up. Sorry, Jeff. I do apologise. Hi. Have you got the training ground book? Yes. 100 monies. We're going to give you 5 lots of moonshine just to try and offset the damage and possibly some more rutabagas. There you go, look. 69 monies. That seems fine. Do a trade. Okay. We are leaking money quite a lot, but we have picked up many, many books now. And yeah, possibly then, the training ground is going to be the thing that we work on next. I think that could be quite handy. I don't know why we haven't built the tavern yet. Is it because we're working on upgrading? Oh no, the brewery's already upgraded. Oh, okay, that's quite good. Well done. Can we upgrade this field? No, we cannot. Bother. It might be worth getting another rutabaga field in. I wouldn't object to that, just to get some more of those in and use that as a tradable thing. Can we put that underneath that one? 64% fertility. I mean, it's not great, but it will have to do. Yeah, we'll pop in another one of those, please. Because, yeah, more of that is going to be quite handy. Why is that bouncing? Why is there an arrow on that? Good. Yep, there's some statistics. Good, I like that. Yay for the numbers and up and down arrows and things. Pie chart or whatever people say. Right, okay. Run time on very quickly indeed. How's Bernard? Whereabouts is Bernard? He is making his way over to Greenspire. Somebody's walking through over here. Right, Bernard, go and have a chat with them over there. You should get on with them because they're Varn and you're Varn, so you can all be good buddies together. That's going to be quite nice. And then, yeah, when you're finished, come back home, I think. Pop back home and possibly you can do some reading. How wildly exciting. Ooh, hang on. There's a fight going on. Is there actual combat happening here? What's happening here? There's fighting happening. Ooh. Okay, I feel like we should be aware of this. So, I don't know who's attacking them. Squad Loronic. Misthaven are attacking Lakehold. Misthaven are attacking them. Lakehold has stolen our background banner colours. Look, Lakehold, it's outrageous. Okay, Bernard's done that. Okay, Bernard, you can come back home now, please. You come home, dodge the war zone around here, because that could be quite bad, couldn't it? What's going on there? Goodness me. Okay, right, let's just make sure that Bernard gets back home. And then, yeah, we'll make sure that Betty then finishes reading this book, and then she can start on another one. How wildly exciting. Right, okay. Okay, We can now build peasanty housing. Marvellous. Right, go to here. I mean, what do we go for now? What do we go for? We've got so many things that we... Oh, unavailable knowledge. Here we go. These are the things that we need. We need the workshop, because the workshop will allow us to make tools, which we could sell, and bows, which we could sell. The tools are made from coal and iron. Okay, so to get that in, we would need to... Yeah, we'd need to build a coal thingamajig, which we can do, but also we need to get a mine in. So that might be a little bit tricky. Okay, herbalist is producing herbs, which we can then use to make the flavourful ale. So we're going to need that at some point. The pig farms make... Yeah, they require rutabaga. I think we haven't got the tech for that, the book, sorry, for that either, have we? But we could possibly get... Oh, there are so many things. There are so many things. Okay, for the minute, we're just going to have to try and just sort of scrape by in terms of money. So what do we go for? I mean, possibly the training ground might be quite a good thing. So yes, could Betty, who's still wearing the peasanty hat, could Betty get on with that? Because that might be quite useful. And then we could build a training ground. Hang on a minute. In Norland, workers do not know your plans and require instructions from your lords. The instructions will last 3 days, after which the workers stop working and wait for new orders. Oh, that's why they're not building anything. That's why they're not building anything, because Bernard isn't over here near the little kind of construction thing to give the builders their orders, because Bernard is out and about. Okay. Right, okay, the new empire. What's going on here then? Civilization disappears gradually. The process can last for centuries and ordinary citizens don't notice anything until the very end. But a ruler knowledgeable in history must understand that only by uniting warring kingdoms can he prevent the onset of dark ages. Norland is now at a crossroads. The church has long been unable to cope with the variety of challenges its people face. Frequent wars, famine and disease have become commonplace. Technologies and knowledge are not yet lost, but if nothing is done, they will soon disappear, and with them, civilization will vanish. There is always hope, but for that, you must... And then we have a couple of goals. So the first little goal says unite 12 Norland provinces under your control, either as a king of a vassal state or as a leader of an alliance of free cities, and then proclaim yourself the new emperor and challenge the church's inquisition. 12 provinces. How many are there? Hang on a minute. Okay, right, that's all fine. Is time paused? Yes, it is. How many provinces are there? I mean, on the screen here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, what's that, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's probably about 20, so it's over half of the provinces we need to unite. Okay, that's going to be quite tricky, and there is the king's ambition. Okay, so this is why we want to do the whole sort of alliance thing going on, because that's going to be quite handy. Do you want to join us yet? Invite to our alliance. Oh, hang on. He's now willing to join us. Is our army a little bit better than his? Oh, it might be, because possibly his army have just been a little bit killed to death. Okay, Bernard, I know you were going to go home, but forget that. Can you get the people of Misthaven to come and join us? Bernard, you're very good at this. This is what you do, Bernard. You can just turn on the charm and go, do you know what? Come and join us. It'll be fine. It'll be amazing. It's a lovely alliance. Right, let's see if Bernard can do this. Come on, Bernard. Come on. We've got the peasant house sort of stuff, which is good. Training ground. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Pause time. When the current knowledge of the current generation of lords dies, you may find yourself in a difficult situation if they haven't had any children. Yeah, okay, I get that, yes. We need to make sure that there is kind of, sort of stalk letter writing happening and such. Yep, got it, it's fine. We do also need to find a bride for Jeff. Jeff is feeling a little bit on his lonesome, so let's maybe try and, as soon as he's finished doing his rutabaga field stuff, maybe go and find Jeff somebody to have a nice hug with. Bernard's mood is 7. Maybe because he's completely exhausted. I imagine because, he's been out and about. However, we have an alliance, look. Nelda has reached the age of marriage and awaits proposals from noble suitors. Oh, Okay, a bride price of 346 monies is requested for the bride. Your relationship with his house will become familial, and yes, Lutasil has joined us. Okay, so we have one other realm in our alliance of free cities. So that means the noble houses promise to help each other if either side city is attacked by another noble house. It does not apply to the defensive villages or bandit attacks. Okay, so yeah, we're going to send warriors in to help if people request aid. A membership in the alliance will be revoked if their relationship with the leader drops below 25. We can't do sort of warfare and dark deeds and things. That's one less person that can possibly come and attack us. We can enter into trade contracts without restrictions, and the market demand increases. And yes, we now can't have vassals and things because we've gone for the alliance thing rather than the military kind of vassal control thingamajig. It also looks a bit like Moon Realm have broken away from wherever that is down there, because that place there is now merged here. So Moon Realm are no longer part of this kind of alliance thing. Okay, right. This is good. Yeah, there's a thumbs up there. Marvellous. Right. Okay, so now what do we want to do? I mean, in terms of trade, can we do different trade things now? Can we do different trade things? No. Don't think we can. Because why can't we do it? Insufficiently good relations. We've got +9. Are we not good buddies? I thought we were good buddies. Hang on, aren't you going to drop out of the... Oh, no. If it drops below -25, the alliance falls apart. Okay. Right. Bernard, come back home. You're feeling a bit glum. You're a bit worn out. You come back home. Everybody else is just reading books, which is wildly exciting. King's ambitions. The king decides that it is time to announce the ambitions that will determine the future of your noble family. Okay, so fertile. The more population, the more strength. Increase the population of the province by 72 people. That's the recommended thing. Conqueror. Power leads the prosperity of the dynasty. Add 3 vassals to your kingdom. We're not going to do that. Unifier. Only by helping each other can we stand strong. Expand your alliance of free cities to 3 provinces. I mean, we do want to get there eventually. That's going to help us toward the main goal over there, but okay. And economic, a daily production of goods worth an astronomically vast amount of money that we can't even dream about right now. We'll go for the fertile option because we're not going to do that one. That one might take a while, and that just seems completely impossible right now. I mean, maybe we'll get there at some point, but that seems a bit silly. So we'll go for that one because we can just get to 72 people. That'll be fine. Okay, yep, that is good. The more population, the more strength. Absolutely. Every king has ambitions. Okie dokie. So there is the ambition of King Bernard. Okay. So, get a new empire and also, yes, get 72 people. At the moment, we've got, 30 possibly. Then we've got 30 because we have 10 fighty people. Okay, right, good. Bernard. Come home, please. Bernard has returned to the province. Okay, Bernard's back home. That's all very good. Do we... Oh, Betty's gone up to intelligence level 6. She's going to read books even quicker. This is brilliant. Alliance proposal. I assume that went well then. Okay, clear that. Today, the ceremony of coronation will take place. Okay, and it zooms us to just here. Okay, great, good. That's going to be an exciting, fun thing, or about all the exciting stuff. Right, okay. Bernard's now telling the builders what to do, so the builders can actually get down and do some building, which is good. Right, over here, appoint a manager. Jeff, can you go and manage that, please? And that doesn't need a manager. Okay, that's good. Right, so we have a tavern. We have a little tavern up and running now. People can go and have a few drinks, which is marvellous. And we have our altar down here too. Right. Things are looking good. Things are looking okay. We're sorting things out. We've got various kind of new bits being added to CupboardVale. We can now also build some peasanty housing, which might be worth doing actually. Yeah, peasant house. So how about we build our first peasanty house? Let's build it here. And we'll have a little sort of street running downwards, I think. Like, let's put one... Where's the roads? I think these just appeared. Oh, they cost money. Oh, Okay, right. They didn't cost money last time, I don't think. I think they were free last time when we played. So yeah, if we built a bit of road in front of there, that's... Oh, it's already done. Oh, I thought it was going to be like draw it and then confirm. Okay, right, we've got a bit of road there, everybody. Yay, for a tiny bit of road. Okay, let's get a peasanty house with a door facing... yeah, that way. Like that. That's 5 iron. 5 iron goes into this. And then turn it round like that. Hang on a minute. Like that. How big is that? Yeah, the path, I think, will go... I don't know how that path is going to work. We're just going to do that, look, like that. So 2 peasant houses. There we go. Marvellous. We've started work on some sort of proper housing for our peasants, rather than living in these things, which is all good. Yeah, I think that'll make people happier in the long run. Okay, before we wrap things up today, and before my voice completely gives up, we're going to try and figure out how we can start the courtship process between Jeff and possibly Nelda here, or Safa just there. Because I think that'd be quite a good thing, because Jeff is feeling a little bit lonely. Poor Jeff. You know, Bernard and Betty have got each other, as it should be. That is the rightful way of things. They've got each other to, you know, have a little hug with and hold at night time and whatever else they get up to. We're not going to watch because it's weird. But Jeff hasn't got anybody, and he is feeling a little bit lonely. So let's see if we can figure out how we do this. So it says there, Nelda. So Nelda has reached the age of marriage. There is Nelda. Okay, so we can then say, spend time, flesh wolf hunting, or play dice, seduce. Okay, if the Lord's interest in the actor is high, above 50, they will spend time in bed. Okay, just lying down, having a lovely sleep. Okay, that does require manners and intelligence. Jeff's manners are 3. His intelligence is 7, however, so he's all right at that. Or do we go for you over here? Because we kind of already have Misthaven on board. They're part of the Alliance. If we married Safa over here from Moonrealm, would that make the people of Moonrealm a little bit more keen to join our alliance? That might be quite good. So Safa... Oh, Safa's having a bit of a wander, but that's okay. Bride to be married off. Safa has reached the age of marriage and awaits proposals. They want 676 monies. Good grief. Do they really? That's quite a lot of money. I'm not entirely sure we can afford that. What if we click this? So bride to be married off. Safa. Okay, so the relationship between the bride's king and your king will improve by plus 25. The bride will settle with her husband in your city. She'll become the wife of one of your male lords. Okay, that's what we wanted to see. I was thinking, we're not going to marry her to Bernard, are we? Because, yeah, that's going to raise some questions. And you don't want to get on the wrong side of Betty. Because, you know, when she gets angry, she'll get very angry. I imagine Bernard will be in a world of pain if it went that way. So, okay, so if we press... There we go. So, Jeff. Okay, so we could potentially sort this out. Do you know what? Let's do it, shall we? I know we haven't got that much money left, and we're going to be spending quite a bit on other stuff, on, you know, armies and whatever else. But if we just keep selling stuff, if we keep selling moonshine, possibly sell some more rutabaga, sell some iron, sell some wood, I don't know what else we can do. We'll just try as best we can to make some money. And then we'll just go down that route, look. We'll go down that route and just see what happens. So, oh, that's flashing on and off in an angry kind of way. Build a lumber mill. We already have a lumber mill, but okay. The treasury is nearly empty. Yes, it is. And, okay, yeah, it's time for the Lord to marry. But okay, Jeff is on that. So where does Jeff go now? Does Jeff leave the province? Do you leave? Leaving the settlement. Okay, we've got to 60 moonshine. Do you know what? Keep making more moonshine. Keep making more. Get up to 75. Because then we can sell that when the trader person comes by. Okay. Right, Bernard and Betty, I assume, are on their date because they've got the little kind of heart things next to them, which is lovely. That's quite nice. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder if they're having a nice walk through... Oh! I was going to say they're having a nice walk along, hand in hand or whatever. They're, you know, having a lovely look at the sunset, or maybe they're just walking through the trees and admiring nature. But no, they were doing the other stuff. Okay, right, that's all fine. Good. Okay, our money is looking quite low. Our money is looking very, very low indeed, but we might possibly acquire another lord. We don't know anything about the person over here. We don't know anything about Safa's stats or anything. They're not even in the town, I don't think. Oh, that's them there. Okay, we'll get this sorted, and then we'll wrap things up. We do have... Oh, okay. Yeah, you only got intelligence 4. There is another... Hang on a minute. Bernard is unable to move. Why? Bernard's fallen over. Bernard is sleepy. Bernard, go to bed. I feel like I shouldn't have to tell you to go to bed, Bernard. You're a grown man. You can work this out. Bernard has just sort of tumbled over. Oh, here we go. Right, bride to be married off. Success. Bernard, my friend. Oh, how dearly she desired to be wed, finding little rest at night, and we are exceedingly glad that it has finally come to pass. I believe this union will bring to both of us not just heirs, but also flourishing prosperity to our households. Signed by my own hand, King Filer or Feeler. Okay, there it is, the official sort of a seal of them guys over there. Saf has become the wife of Jeff and will soon arrive in your city. Okay, so now we are, getting on quite well with these guys. Would they like to potentially join our alliance? We haven't got the option now, I don't think. I'm not entirely sure why, but okay, we'll try and sort that out at another point. But there is Safa. Okay, Safa, tell us about yourself. Aha, right, that's quite handy. Manners 10, persuasion 11. We can have another person going around doing all sorts of schmoozing and what have you. And then maybe Bernard could stay behind and Joe spend some time actually in CupboardVale. And then Safa can go out and do all the sort of talking and such. Okay, right, this is wonderful. So let's make sure that Jeff and Safa get home. I would have thought they might have gone together, but never mind. Right, so you two get home and then we'll wrap things up. Then I think we'll finish things up for now. Let's just make sure they get home and in your pot. Right. Welcome to CupboardVale, Safa. Welcome aboard, because this is new and exciting. You've not been here before. It's not much. It's not much right now. Also, I've realised we haven't got a house for you to live in. Oh, okay. You've got your sort of travelling kind of armour on, and you're just sleeping in there right now. Okay, what we need to do is we need to build another lord house because we haven't got one for Safa to live in. We'll just pop it there. Look, it's fine. So somebody go and build that, please. And I think with that done, we will wrap things up for now. We're going to finish things up for the moment because I think it's looking pretty good. I think it's looking okay. We've got plenty of rutabagas coming through. We can sell those. Hopefully we'll turn them into lots of moonshines. We can try and sell quite a bit of that and make some good money off of it. Our money isn't looking particularly great right now, but yeah, we'll muddle through, I'm sure. And then, if we could, maybe next time, try to just get lots of knowledge under our belt. Just try and learn a great deal of exciting things. And then we could try and sort of make some items that we can trade. Possibly some flavourful ale, maybe some other bits and bobs. I'm not entirely sure. But if we could get something that we can trade to other people, whether it is flavourful ale or bows or tools or just some regular beer or whatever, that would all be quite handy. So a little bit of work to do, but I think we've done okay. Betty and Bernard are happy as anything. I think they're all jolly. And Jeff finally has somebody to hold at night, which is lovely. I mean, Safa's a little bit sad because she doesn't have a house. But we're sorting that out, Safa. Slight oversight on my part there, but we'll get that done. So that's all looking pretty good. What is Jeff doing? So his beloved bride is just asleep on a stool and partway through a table, and he's just having a drink. He's just having a bit of a drink over. He has got his finest clothes on. Look, he's got fancy clothes on, which is all very fancy pants. But yes, there you go. So hopefully he won't have the loneliness thing anymore. That'd be quite good. And then if he can also go and have a bit of a lie down, he won't be as fatigued. So his happiness, his mood, should go up a little bit, which would be quite nice. Right, there we go. Marvellous. Do you know what? Run it on until about 7 o'clock in the morning. That's when I think people start getting up and doing stuff, isn't it? There you go. Betty's up and about. So get to about 7. Oh no, hang on a minute. Not 7. Okay, right. The warriors are back up and about. How are the peasants doing? Are the peasants okay? There we go. Right, people are up and about. So now we'll pause it, finish things up for now, and come back next time and see what we get up to. But yeah, I think we need to try and get some sort of stable economy going on next time. And possibly just see if we can get a few more people sort of on board in terms of the alliance thing. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, there it is. Army strength is an issue compared to them. Okay, never mind. We'll work on that. We can work on that. If we get the training ground in, we can train people up, make them stronger. And then, of course, yes, that means that they're better at fighting and the army will be better and they might join the alliance that way. I do not know. We will find out when we come back. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Norland. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. Kunik, your time is now. And you have missed, Kunik. This is unacceptable, Kunik. An Ash's caravan has been ambushed by man-hunting chinchillas. Are you going to land on my potatoes? That is just not the done thing. Oh, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3. These guys have got amazing hair. I'm delighted that we've actually done something and it's worked.